Hello and welcome to the Divine Healing Channel, and I have been guided to come on and do another reading for you. Spirit, it's the energy's been building in me all day. Hold on, my dog is in the way. Come here, girl. Okay, in or out? Come on. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Oh, are you coming in? Good girl. Okay, sorry about that. I know it happens a lot. It's just, she's a dog, whatever. Okay, so all right, I'm just pulling in my energy here. Okay, so for the past probably week or more, it's been a week or more at least, and this is like, I'm talking like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a day per number, but it's nonstop seeing the number 111, 123, and 144. Oh, and 1212. Yes, Spirit, thank you. And 1212. And when you add 1212 together, it comes out to 144. So these numbers might be very significant for somebody. I know they're very significant for me. So I just keep getting into, like, I keep coming back to, it's the Christmas season. It's like, I even got a little gift here from one of my nephews. He's so sweet. And, the gifts actually have been coming in because my sister made me a bag for one of my decks. And Spirit last night, because of, the reading and all that, they had asked me to wash the bag before I put my cards in it. So it's drying, and I realized I should try to show that on camera, but it didn't show up. I don't know what's up with the camera yesterday, but been having a little bit of difficulty with the electronics. I tend to have a big problem with them. Anyway, okay, so we're going to get on to this because I keep getting, it's the Christmas season, and then just before I turned this on, I heard 'tis the season. And then it came out many emotions, and then running high, hard time of the year for many. So I don't know what the message is for, I know that it is a hard time of year for a lot of people because it brings up a lot of emotion. It brings up a lot of, like, because Christmas is supposed to be for family, and a lot of people don't have theirs. Some people might feel completely alone, or it just dredges up a lot of emotions. And, it's just a hard time of year for a lot of people. And with that, they want me to just get into it. And the other thing too is, like, I've been doing this reading, and it's like a 4-part series, basically 6, because if you go, it really started with be ready or get ready. So either you need to be ready and take the advice, or you need to get ready so that you can take the advice that Spirit has sent. And then they did a 4-part, and that 4-part is called Dare something. Dare to be different. Yeah, Dare to be different. And it's 4 parts to it. Anyway, and in that reading, Ladybug just kept, like, repeat messages about a ladybug. And then yesterday when I was doing a reading, I didn't know what happened to the ladybug. And then I picked up my red lighter to light my candle, and the ladybug was on it. And I'm just like, what is up with this ladybug? Like, I just don't even know what's up with it. Like, I don't know why it's showing up in my readings. It's showing up in my cards. It's really like one of those. And, like, it's funny too, because I used to call my daughter Ladybug when she was little. I used to call her Ladybug. And, like, maybe it's because I won't be with her this year. We are not going to be seeing each other over the holidays or anything like that. So, I don't know if that's what that ladybug represents, but now I can't get it off of me. And I just really want to move on here. So I don't know how to get this off without hurting her. Oh, I just flung her somewhere. Oh no. Okay, whatever. I think it's in my hair. Okay, well, if I wig out later, then because I'll forget about it, I'll get in my energy and totally forget about the bug, and then it'll just scare the crap out of me because I'm terrified of spiders, and I always think everything's a spider if it moves. Okay, so I'm not sure what spirit the message is. I'm assuming it's about, you know, maybe just trying to be careful with your emotions and trying to stay mindful. You know, just acknowledging that it's a hard time of year. There's certain words that I underlined, and mainly it was when I underlined season, that's when I heard "'tis the season." Oh my, and this is like snapping and crackling like you get like at a Christmas fire. You know, this, what is that song? I don't know what that song is. Some crackling fire or something. Right, because most people have, like, on their TVs, if they have company, they have, you know, that fake fire on their TV if they don't have a fireplace. And most people only do that time of year. I'm not really sure what the fire's about and what the crackling's about. Okay. I'm just going to write those words down because sometimes they do fire and crackling. All right, Spirit. This isn't smoking enough for them, I guess. So I call upon universe consciousness of the highest realms for the highest good of humanity to work through me. Allow me the privilege to channel for only the purest light of source. Allow me to channel in a way that also serves my highest good. I ask for the universe protection from negative energies, and I call upon Mother Gaia to ground me and connect to source through me. Okay, now I just can't get it to go out in spirit. What is going on here? I just keep hearing emotions are running high. 'Tis the season. Okay, emotions are running high. All right, Spirit, let's, they want me to pull down this big deck here. That's the same. Oh, please tell me it's not an extenuation of that reading that I've just finished, the 4-part, because look at the card that came out. Sometimes taking a risk is necessary for expanding to take place. I mean, we just learned all that. Trying to take from you. Hiding from yourself is one thing. Hiding from God is going to be harder to do. He sees all, the good, bad, and the ugly. And that was in reverse. I don't know what any of that means. Okay, what's this? The person who wronged you wants complete control. Trying to take from you. This is a lot of negative energy coming in. Spirit. Spending most of your time alone or with the divine. You're the target of their hate. It's in reverse though. But if you're spending time with the divine, their hate's not going to be able to get to you. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these really well because, okay, I think this is somebody that's like, you know, this is like, make a plan and stay focused. Yeah, rising up. Find your soul family. You might not right now, but you will. Yeah, F around and see what happens. Okay, there's a lot of negative messages, Spirit. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm going to really shuffle these cards up and clear them. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to move that out of the way here. That's the only deck they asked me to bring out until I just sat down, and they're just like, well, start with the big one. So I didn't name this one. We just call it the big one. Bring out the big one. Okay, so this is definitely somebody that has been trying to take from you. It's like a gargoyle on your back. You might spend a lot of time alone, or you're spending it with the divine. Stop. Somebody wants you to stop being with the divine or being alone. Okay, Spirit, let's find out what's going on here. Okay, they flung that out again, so I'm going to keep that one out. Okay. Okay, so we have some negative energy here, and we have some positive energy. Oh, here we go with the balance. So they're going to show us the balance. How the universe has a balance. That's what I just heard. Well, the universe has a balance. So my readings are teaching you about the universe from their perspective. I just heard yes. Yes, Jane. Love many, love much. Because that's the universe talking to us. Spirit, I love you so much. Master teacher, but it was in reverse. I think maybe they want you guys to be master teachers too. Like I have master teachers teaching me. Like when I'm doing this, this isn't like really me. Well, it is me, but it's not me. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean. I just heard, what was that again? The music's too loud. I can't, it's muddling. Hold on, I gotta turn that down. I don't know why it's so loud. What's going on? It's interfering with the message. It was just really loud in my ear and it was kind of drowning them out a little bit. So now I got off track. They want you to be a master teacher. Yeah, see, that's when I was talking with the balance. It's all one-sided. It can't, universe is not all one-sided. That's just how it works. That's why they were showing the negative and then now they're showing the positive. Because, you know, that's positive messages that you're spending time alone. Because if you're spending time alone, you're probably reflecting. You're probably going within and thinking about, you know, all the times that you might have like said mean things to yourself or, do you know what I mean? Like, and maybe you're doing your healing. You're going in, you're just thinking about the past and you're healing from it. Or, you know, you're spending some time with the divine. So you could be like talking to your ancestors or loved one from, you know, that has passed, or, you know, like you could be thinking that they don't hear you, but they do. They're with you. You can ask for messages. Like, for instance, that ladybug, maybe that's what the ladybug is supposed to reference. It's a message. Because I know that my daughter is probably missing me this time of year because it is Christmas and, you know, it was always like a special time for us. And, you know, I wonder if that's why it's been hanging around. Anyway. Okay. So, you know, if we learn all the lessons that we need to get into this love many, love much, truth will be revealed soon. Okay. I'm going to keep shuffling here and find out what the real message is. Yeah, they're saying stay rooted deep into Mother Earth. And I'm wearing almost like a red today. Okay, Spirit, what are we looking in all the wrong places? Yeah, you might have been looking in all the wrong places. It is the intention behind the words you use. It's not so much the words. Spirit, I think I know what this is about. This is going to be another one of my lessons. And I don't think it's going to be a fun one. Not for me, because I was having conversations today with one of my siblings, my sister actually, and I was dredging up a lot of stuff from the past. And I wasn't so kind about it. So they're just reminding me to love many, love much. Either spend time healing or be with the divine. And the words that I've been using, like it's the intention behind the words, because I wasn't very nice this morning at all about certain things, people, Taking the route less traveled. Yeah, I certainly am. Taking the route less traveled. You know, I fought this route, though. I fought this path. Oh, that was the word I heard earlier, too. Path. They were talking about path, the path. Okay, so path. Something about path. I don't know what that... I'm going to write that down. See, and it keeps coming up. Sometimes taking... I don't know if you're even catching these. Sometimes taking a risk is necessary for expanding to take place. That came up first when I brought the deck down, and now it came out again. And this was from the reading from yesterday. And I think it was from the day before because it was part of that series like I talked about. Why does that keep coming up? I think they're really trying to get... Okay, they're really trying... Oh, look, and then that's... What is going on? My cards... I never have my cards flipped the wrong way. So for this to happen, it's really weird. I praise the divine and all messages received. It's all coming out. I think that's spirit saying the pain is so great. Yeah, I think what they're saying is that through me, with me doing these readings, it's going to teach people the things that they need to be able to connect and hear, see, feel like me. Like I have like all the clairs. I literally have all of them. But I don't like to develop the smell one because I don't like that. Though it comes upon me when I least expect it, but I do try to not focus on it because it's not a pleasant clair for me. So it's an ending to a karmic cycle for this mama bear. And then the ladybug was what I called my daughter growing up. So it has to do with mama bear and a daughter, I think. I am the demon you created. No. Okay, so you might have been doing some praying, and maybe that's why when you're alone and or spending time with the divine, you can call upon Archangel Santafron, and he's the one that answers your prayers. So if you're having prayers and you don't feel that your prayers are being answered, you can call upon him and lay your prayers with him and say, you know, like, I've been praying for whatever and I'm not getting any answers, you know, like, you know, and this angel will take those prayers straight to source for you to make sure. And then you can ask for like a message or something when it's been delivered, or if like to set the intention. Oh, that's why they're talking about the intention here. That's the only word they wanted me to focus on was intention. So when you set the intention, okay. Okay, so there's a lot of people are all over the place because we have people that are hurting. We have people that need healing. We need looking in all the wrong places. Yeah, everybody's like scattered. They don't know what's going on because the world has gone really, really, really chaotic. And that chaos is really throwing people off because they're not centered. They're not staying, thank you, Spirit. I just heard they're not staying deeply rooted into Gaia. So if you stay rooted and you stay connected, I praise the divine and all messages received. So that's what they want you to do. They want you to ask them. They want to prove to you. That's what I heard. We want to prove to them. We want to prove to them. See, Cunning as a Fox came out again too. I'm telling you, I think that this reading is going to be another extension from the other one. Like, I don't know how they could tell us any more than they already have from those 4 readings, because, I mean, those were like absolutely mind-blowing. But for them to keep bringing out the same cards into this message, I mean, you cannot dismiss that this is like miraculous little, they're like a bunch of little miracles because they're showing you over and over and over. They just keep continuing it from, I mean, this has been 3 solid days for me. Like, this is like, but see, this is what they do. See, they put me in these training sessions and they go. And I mean, the last time, I think it was like 12 in a row, and they were all related. It literally took me 3 full, like 9-hour days sitting with the cards to get all the messages because it was so many. And it was just so in depth. And of course, I didn't have any recording way to record, but it was absolutely mind-blowing. It was mind-blowing then, and it's mind-blowing now. Okay, Spirit, they really want their messages. They said it's time. Oh, and I wrote down time. I underlined time. Time. I don't know if you can see that. Time. Time. They said it's time. Oh, look at that. And Spirit, it's time. Spirit is asking you to connect. It's time. Yeah, and that's what they're saying. They're back to this cards again, Spirit. Because when I put these cards away, this is how I put these cards away. I don't put them together. Like if I'm doing a reading, I don't take those and clump them together and put them in my stack. I take my stack and I stand it up, whatever my big stack is, and I take literally every card that's been pulled out, say for instance this one, and I would stick it here, and I would just do random. Like I would just take them and I would just randomly. Thank you for sharing divine energy with me. Spirit, you can't make it up. So there, like, and that's what I would do through the whole deck. And I would just keep doing that. But I would have like the entire deck, and then I would just like put the cards randomly into the stack. So I think that's what they're saying. That if you get into this praising the divine and all the messages that you receive from them, because they're asking you to ask them some way so they can prove it to you. So what is it you want them to do? To connect. That's how they're going to prove to you that they can connect to you. So they're saying like you can ask to see a butterfly with that's black and white, or you can ask to see a snake go in front of you on your walk. You can ask for, or you could ask for like, see me, what I do is I make it a little bit easier for Spirit, but I mean, you can make it hard. They'll figure it out for you. But what I would do is I would just like in the beginning, I would be like, okay, it would be like the wrong time of year, for instance, for like a dragonfly, like on my Divine Healing channel, like the picture is actually a dragonfly because I'm a water bearer, but I'm an air sign. So I just thought that was, significant for me. And the dragonfly is both. They come out of the water and, they're birthed out of the water and into the air. So, what was the point? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So it was like the different time of year that there wouldn't be dragonflies. Like say it was like, I don't know, here, say it was like December. Well, there's no dragonflies out in December here. It's too cold. They would just they wouldn't even be able to take flight. And so I would be out walking, for instance, doing a nature walk, and I would just say, okay, Spirit, if I'm doing the right thing, and then if I'm like, if this is the right decision, or, like if you can prove to me that you heard me, or whatever it was that I was trying to just get confirmation for, show me a dragonfly. And it can be in any way. It can be, a picture. It could be, like maybe I could see it on a TV show, whatever. Just show me a dragonfly. And, put a time limit. Be like, I give you like, I don't know, 48 hours. Within 48 hours, I want to see a dragonfly. If you hear me, if you understand me, if I'm connected to you. Something along the lines of that. And I will tell you, you will see that dragonfly. No joke, you will. Okay, so that's what I was talking about here. So Spirit is asking you to connect. Is there another message here, Spirit? Yeah, see, that's why they want me to leave that out. The pain is so great because this time of year, tis the season that emotions are going to be running high. That's why they brought this out. But they're saying, like, when you're in this pain and it's so great, connect. Just connect. Connect with them. And you know what? I'm going to give you a really big piece of advice. Do it silently in your head, because that protects you from any negative. Oh, that's why they come up with that spell work thing. Because if you don't do it within your mind, negative energies around you can hear what you're asking for and they can manipulate that, right? So hopefully that will help you out, because I learned that the hard way, actually. So I was being manipulated a lot, but they're like all by negative. And it made it, spirit, and it made it hard for me to know what to believe. I couldn't trust my intuition because I was trying to use, okay, so this is what I was telling my niece about. To know how to trust your intuition, like when you're going through when you're in a lot of this pain energy, and you don't feel like the universe is listening to you in any way, and then maybe there isn't a God, or, maybe this is all just for nothing. I don't know how you think. This is just how Spirit is wanting me to deliver this. And they're saying that when you, like, say, talk out loud, or if you have conversations about your hopes and your dreams and all that, and you just talk about it, and if you're from the light, and maybe you don't even know you're from the light, and you don't know that you're being like shadowed by negative, gargoyle on your back. That's why that card gargoyle came out on, because you could be watched by negative energy. And if you're being watched by negative energy, they can manipulate your environment in a negative way. So then you're trying to tap into the divine, and you're like, oh, please, God, like you're praying, like, please, God, I don't know, make my boyfriend love me more, or I don't know. Then you'll start having fights with your boyfriend. You know what I mean? And you're just like, why? What's going on? Why are you creating all this pain for me? But that's not what it is. It's because negative energies, a gargoyle is on your back or on his back or whatever. It's hanging around. It's paying attention. And it's like, well, we don't want you to be connecting. We don't want you to be getting messages from the divine. So what we're going to do is we're going to manipulate your energy all around you, and we're going to make it look like the divine is shitting on your parade. That's what I just heard from Spirit. Shitting on your parade. And I don't even talk like that. So anyway, shifted sides. Yeah. Yeah. You think you know me. Sorry, but not sorry. Yeah. Okay, Spirit. I see what your messages are. Leading you on to take from you. And that was another card that came up, that trying to hurt you, like doing things to try to hurt you. So you could have, because that's what Spirit, that's what they just said. Okay, that's what the negative energy does. They lead you on, and what they're doing is they're actually taking from you. And Spirit wouldn't take from you. Spirit will give to you. Spirit will give love, because they love many and they love much. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So what cards do you want to leave out? They're just saying, like, take that risk. Like, what do you have to lose? Take the risk. You can expand. And I mean, if you don't like what's going on, you can always stop. That's what I heard. Open mind is what I heard. Open mind. Okay, so they're getting me to focus on the word that I underlined, hard time. So, because the pain is so great. Okay, because there's so much suffering going on in the world right now, a lot of people are really having a hard time. And yeah, it comes up, follow your soul's calling. Okay, Spirit. Oh, I did these backwards. Yeah, that's what it was trying to take from you. Sick to death. Okay, what's going on? Why are my cards weird? And you know, that's weird because I don't do that. But yet the past couple readings, it's like, what is happening now? I don't mix my cards up. I don't like them mixed up. I find it just, I don't, it just weirds me out. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. Okay, so I think this is a lot about family, because you got Mama Bear come up, Ladybug come up, trying to take from you. You know, you have to look at it this way too. Like, this is how I look at it anyway. I mean, this is my opinion, no one else's, I suppose. But I look at it that, you know, you come in the world alone. And yeah, you have parents that take care of you or not, whatever it is. But really your journey is, kick them to the curb. Your journey is yours and yours alone. You know, nobody else can go on your journey for you. You know, you're going to run into people and they're going to come and go out of your life. What is that saying that says, what's that saying? They're here for a reason, a season, a reason, or for life. Something like that. So you have people that will come into your life for a reason, to teach you a lesson that you had probably had a spiritual contract with. That's why that spiritual contract card came out. And then you'll have people that will come into your life for a season, which will maybe help you through something that's going on in your life. You need that support at that time. Or again, another lesson. Could be that. Oh my. Oh, Spirit, you cannot ever disappoint me. Hold on. So they flipped out a bunch of cards, but harness your power. That's the one. Yeah. All the other ones are... Yeah, because you're confused and not knowing what to believe. That's what they're talking about. That when that negative energy gets around you and they manipulate your world, it makes you not think about your intuition. It manipulates you into being confused, and then you don't think you're connecting to spirit. So that's why they're saying to do it silently. Actually, I think they brought that up they asked me to bring that up yesterday in that reading. To connect and do it silently for that secret meeting. I think that was in Dare to Be Different, Part 2. Yeah. Confused, not knowing what to believe. Okay, so I think that's what this reading is about, because people are confused and they don't know what to believe. But, oh, you know what? Angels ring bells to get your attention. But there's a double meaning for that, because it could be like a warning, but it could also be the ringing of good news. And you know what? If you hear angel bells, they are so clear, but they can like sound like they're coming for different people. Okay, so my daughter and I both at one time heard angel bell ring, and we were just having a conversation, and I heard the bell behind me on the right, and she heard the bell in a different room on her left. It was really weird. And we both stopped, and I said, "Did you hear that?" She goes, "The bell?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's that?" And she's like, "I don't know." We didn't know what the bell was. We did not understand what the bell was, because it was so, and I said, "Well, I heard it over here." She goes, "Oh, it's over here." And I'm like, "No, it's over here." So it was just a weird thing. Anyway, so angel, you might be hearing bells. And then Christmas, there's the bells. Yeah, there's something about the bells at Christmas. You might feel like you're okay. I was going to say, you might feel like you're in competition with others, but then Spirit cut me off and said competition with yourself. So that is the indecisive, not knowing what to believe. You're confused. It creates a competition between your mind and your soul. So your ego and your intuition. Okay. So when you're in this competition within yourself, it confuses you. But they're saying that you can harness that power. Okay, Spirit. All right, so what else do you want them to know? Okay, I guess that's it for. They said yeah for now. Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay, you want me to cut this? It is not my burden to carry. You might be feeling like you can't. Look, yes, 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 times 10. So you might feel like you're. It's not, whatever it is, it's not your burden to carry. And Spirit is like backing that up. Yes, 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 times 10. Okay, Spirit, I don't know who this is for. Okay, that's it for this one. Okay, now what was that? Oh, they were just telling me something, and I don't know. I'm all scattery today. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of scattery with this reading. It's because they keep connecting me to the reading from the other days, the past few days. But I mean, there were so many messages, and there were so many things that were relevant, and they keep pulling it into this reading. I just heard because the message is so important for so many. Oh, look, many. And many keeps coming out. Why is it? Okay, because it says here, love many, love much. And I wrote down, it's a hard time of year for many. And then I underlined many. And then I just heard them talk about many. Okay. All right, so what did you want me to... Oh, shoot. Sorry, Spirit. Oh, book. Right, sorry. Okay. Yeah, you wanted me to bring on a book. This one? This one? Okay, they wanted me to bring out the healing words. And this was the one that started with the one, be prepared, get prepared. And they talked about seeding your mind with I am statements. And then that whole reading at the end was about be careful what you seed into the universe. It was amazing. And then they brought up about the seeds, oh yes, when I was reading that spirit card at the end of the reading last night, it brought up about something about seeds in that spirit postcard. Oh yeah, it talked about how Source, thanks Spirit, how Source wanted to they're trying to bring down from the 12th to they have to transmute from the 12th to the 9th so that we can get that energy and that they can communicate, and that Source wanted to be able to do thought seeds, I think they said. Is that how they worded it? Oh, I'd have to go back and look that up now, but oh look, and I kept saying look, and look, there's 1212 right there. Is that why you wanted to bring this out? Okay, did I read this one before? Oh my gosh, Spirit, they had me, oh, because the reading that I did, oh my God, Spirit. Because they were talking about our society. I don't know if you've seen that reading. If you haven't seen that reading, but it talked about the shallowness of the world and how, like, don't be fooled by it, because we live in a society filled with words, but devoid of feelings. Words spread everywhere like genuine emotions are nowhere. Meaningful words get twisted, but deep feelings are skeletons. And that's why I heard 'tis the season, because this is a season where all the emotions of people run high, because, you know, it's the time of the year where it's supposed to be about family and celebration and love and, you know, turkey dinners and all that. And, you know, if you don't have a family, or you don't have your family, or, you know, you've just lost a loved one, or broke up from a loved one or whatever, it's really, really hard if you're separated from that family. Even if you're like, you work overseas and you're not allowed to come back, or you can't come back or something. So I just put the card in here and put the book away. I didn't think no more of it. And they're saying like, bring down that card. But I think I mentioned that number. Yeah, I did. Look, 1212. I did. I wrote that down before I started. And there's the number 1212 right there, because I was seeing 144, 1212. And when you add 1212 together, it comes out to 144. So anyway, that's weird. Okay, so you want me to read this one? And it's called Need to Bottle Up. One day, you will not need to bottle up your emotions. Spirit. Or freeze in your solitude, because you're spending time alone. Spending most of your time alone. Solitude. You will wake up wishing to take a walk. Stay grounded to Gaia. I cannot make this up. To learn something beautiful. To start a new life. And that's what they talked about yesterday, was something new coming in, to be letting go of the old and taking the risk. Thank you, Spirit. One day you will need to cleanse your heart. And that was they've been talking about the healing. Like maybe you're not in that yet. Maybe you're still in the you don't know what to believe phase. Okay, to cleanse your heart, like you would purge a cluttered space. Yes, that's the snake, shedding the old to accept the new. Because if you remove the old, then better and brighter things can come in. So one day you will yearn to meet someone, to give and receive an innocent smile. One day you will triumph. Loneliness will dissipate like a cloud of smoke behind you. And that's why they're saying about connecting to spirit. If you connect to the divine and you praise the divine for all the messages that you receive from them, you start asking them like, and your wishes are prayers. So they're talking, and we were talking about the prayers. Remember we were talking about like you're praying, how you're praying. And your answers are, so you contact Sandalphon. Yeah. Spirit, I can't make this up. Like I don't know if anybody is going to see these videos. Like Spirit. They're saying, have you read the back? And I'm in my mind, I'm saying no. And they're like, so I just, as I'm talking, I had to stop this. Well, they cut me off because like, okay. So it says here, if you are alone in pain, and that was like the card, pain so much, heartbroken or depressed, remind yourself that you are not weak. You are a fighter in the middle of a struggle. Gather strength from these empowering poems and allow yourself to rise again. Oh, is that what that's about? The birds? And you'll be flying? You'll rise again. Because things were coming out of the water. And the dragonfly even came up. And I didn't talk about the dragonfly today and how it's like it's birthed into the water, but then it comes up. It goes up into the air and it lives in the air from that point on. So that's rising. Allow yourself to rise again. Okay, Spirit. I think everybody got the message from that. Okay, what else do you want us to do here? Okay, that was pretty... Oh, they're asking me to leave this book out. I guess we might need that for... I don't know. See, they bring the messages out over and over and over, and they repeat them in different ways, and... I mean, I literally started this reading about the emotions and how all the emotions are running high, and then they talk about that in the poem. They actually talked about everything we had just already talked about. Or I just talked about. I don't know if you're ever going to hear this or see this. I don't know if anyone's going to hear or see any of this. That's up to Spirit to do what they want with these videos. Not up to me. I just know I'm very thirsty. Okay. These ones? Okay. Oh, what do I got going on here? Oh, all right. That over there. I think the message is going to be a little bit short today because I already did a lot of the reading just on with all the talking and pull up the cards and all that. That takes up quite a bit of time. And the messages, they just make the messages so long. And I was trying to talk to them about that, and I didn't know if that was a good idea, but they're like, the healing. See, people have to see, the thing is, if you're going to be watching these readings are going to be for people that want to heal, that are in their healing process. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we even have transformation here. Divine guidance. Not even making that up. Unfounded fear. Expecting the worst. This creating self-fulfilling prophecies. Yeah, see, that's what they're talking about. Those thought patterns that they've been talking about the past few days. Oh my God, and I was talking about that lion last night. And a lion shows up with strength. The Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, a chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. The High Priestess, meditate and turn inward. Turn inward. That's why it's like spending most time alone. That's why I was saying to you, like don't communicate verbally, do it telepathically. You don't think that they can hear you, but I'm telling you, they can. We all have a guide. We all have an angel that is like hanging out with us all the time. And I know that for a fact because my bacon has been saved from death many times. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. And I even said that, how they know. But I mean, they're not going to know what your desire is until you know what your desire is. This is not the time for action. And there was something about time as well. Time came out a few times. Funny spirit. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. And that's what they're talking about. I praise the divine and all messages received. Spirit. And you know what? When you trust in all that, and you, like, when you get that little message, you'll just be like, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you ask another question and you get a confirmation. Like for me, that's my rock there. My rock was a confirmation to me about something that I don't want to discuss, but yeah, amazing. And strength, personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings both forgiveness, realizing that you are stronger than you know. Harness your power. They want it for there. Okay, only one card for each. I think that they're, I don't know. I didn't ask. What is this? Yeah, the unfounded fear. See, this is what that's for this confused, not knowing what to believe. And then you get into fear because you think that you can't make the right decision. But you know what? Because of that reading, the series of readings that I've been doing, that's all connected, because you would be confused because you've been dealing with like narcissists. And if you're dealing with narcissists, they cause a lot of trauma in you. Like you will have trauma from that. So it's going to make you disconnect from your intuition and how to read it properly. So you have to remap your brain. You have to remap, like basically, that sounds weird to say. Okay, I just heard them say to remap your soul will rewire your brain, or rewire your brain and it'll rewire your soul. Rewire the brain, rewires the soul. That's what they said. Okay, so that's why you're confused. So they're saying here it's creating an unfounded fear because you're afraid to, to trust your decision making now, expecting the worst. Yeah, because you're always waiting for the shoe to drop when you're around a narcissist or you're walking on eggshells, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies. Yeah, because you're putting out that's why they keep talking about that. The mind is so powerful in the last message because they're saying like all your thoughts create your reality, and they want you to learn that. Allow worry to grow. Yeah, because you're allowing the worry to grow out of proportion to the situation. Sleepless nights, refocus your thoughts. Yeah, like I was just saying, it confuses you. Okay, so that's for this one. Okay. So, confused. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I see what they're doing here now. And this one. Love Minnie? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's why. Divine guidance. Because I'm like, which one? Divine guidance. The search for meaning in life. I am not kidding you. So I was right. Yes. Okay. I just heard. Yeah. Because I kind of went against it. I was like, you want this one and we'll leave this as the message. And then I was like, oh no, maybe the message should be here. But yeah, I was right. My first, they said, they just said to me like, always trust your first instinct because, because your first instinct is your correct one. Is that what you just said? Yeah. Okay. So that's how you're tapped in. Okay, so they're going to teach you how to, and this is, I think I was talking about earlier, how I told my niece how to always make sure that she's using her intuition and how she can use her intuition and know that it's the correct way. But this is not for this reading today, they said. Okay, so surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Consider an alternative approach for the search for meaning in life. And that's what I was just saying in the other reading. Like you're not going to want to believe. But Spirit just said, if you watch all of my videos, you will have no choice but to believe, because there's no way that I could bend your reality to see something and make it be fake. What does that mean? Oh, look, and it's Sandalphon again. Look, divine guidance, Archangel Sandalphon. And we were talking about the wishes. Okay, so what they're talking about is they're saying that I cannot manipulate the cards and have it so that the ladybug shows up in the readings. Like, I can't make it so that the cards keep coming out over and over and over and over from one reading to another. Like, you'd have to be blind to not see for yourself, because your eyes are not lying to you, but you need to use your own discernment, because this message is all for us to be able to love many and love much. Okay, Spirit, it's a good message. And transformation, yeah, see, taking the risk. Okay, transformation, a significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems, wiring the brain. And that, again, was from yesterday. Spirit. Okay, so this Spirit is asking you to connect. So this is Ace of Gabriel. So this is the Ace of Wands in the tarot. And what other ones? Well, there's Strength and there's High Priestess. Well, you know what that, well, I don't know if you know what that is, but High Priestess, like seriously, you've got wisdom and kindness and light, and you're awesome. You're just awesome. And then transformation on top of risk. But you see how they're showing you here that like the castle, and like there's like little people working up there, and they're just like, during castle times, I mean, they didn't even tie you off. You just like, if you fell, you just went, splat. But I mean, this is an angel that is like, look, and They have all the time. You have all the time you need to heal. And that was something too that they kept bringing up. Like, you're not in a hurry to heal. There's no hurry to heal. You can't rush healing, is what I just heard. You can't rush healing, but you need to take the steps forward to start to heal. And first off is to get your belief system set in place. Is that what you meant? To have your belief system rewired is what they're saying. Okay. I didn't want to use the word rewire because I thought that was a little weird, but a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder, and that is spirit. If you connect to spirit, I mean, this is like, you can't deny the cards. I cannot make this stuff up. I don't bring these cards out over and over and over. Spirit does that. Is that all you want from this? The world, yeah, the world. And you know what? What does the world say here? The world card. The world will be yours is what I just heard. A very happy ending, coming full circle. And that card split out of a karmic cycle ending. And that came out in the reading, the other one too, like spiritual growth and insight. Archangel Michael's here for the protection and guidance. Yeah. So this will bring in a spiritual growth. If you do like I said here in this reading and you try it, what do you get to lose, really? Like, you're living in a crazy world. Like, everything, like, you live in an upside down world anyway. So, oh, look, a magpie. And that was part of the reading yesterday about the magpie. What's going on here? The Seven of Swords. A loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you are being honest with yourself. Embarrassing secrets. Huh. That's where that shame was coming from in that reading. I could feel that. And that's why it came out, ask God for forgiveness. Because I thought you might have been feeling guilty over something. Okay, so you think you might have some embarrassing secrets. But you know what? We're all here to learn lessons. It's not about that. It's about releasing that guilt and that shame. Because you are here to learn lessons. And so what if you didn't get it right the first time around? If you want to try something different, that's what I heard. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about the shame. You just ask for forgiveness. You just do this in a quiet prayer. You call in and ask for that forgiveness from Source. You ask for Sandalphon to come in because that's come up twice now from two different decks. And the World card, the world will be yours is what I hear. You release this, like, instead of running away from it, just come and sit down, like, here in the light. See how they're like, sit in the light here in this fire. I don't know if you can see that. Sit in the light, and this is your spirit team will be around you. They'll bring in messages from spirit, because the magpie is the same, like, brings those like the crows and the ravens. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we're not going to keep that out, but the world will be yours if you love many and love much. The World card, because it'll create a spiritual growth and insight. Okay, Spirit, is that all you want? I keep avoiding this deck because they want me to bring down this deck, but you're putting up walls.